All right, guys. So it's a little humid outside. It's a little humid in my car right now, but I felt the need to bump this out quick and live. I don't want to edit anything. I don't want to pre-record anything. I'm just going to give my thoughts live on what I think about the series going forward, game 3 going forward. Now, everyone knows DeAndre Hunter is not going to participate in this series. He's out for the remainder of the season with the same exact injury that Joel Embiid has, who should have been MVP because you're showing the toughness on the greatest of all time center-wise. Definitely better than Shaq, my opinion, but whatever. I'll probably get heat for that. I don't care. My opinion, not yours. But they're going down to the A tonight, and nobody's scared of the A. It's Atlanta. Who gives a shit? Choke City. No one cares. But you have to keep in mind that this Atlanta Hawks team is extremely tough when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. Defense, whatever. Who cares? I'm going to stick with my prediction for the series. I feel like it's going to go 7 games. I agree with Sean Maz in the comment section. I honestly believe that we're going to lose tonight. We're going to lose at least 1 in Atlanta. And, you know, Ben Simmons has to have a good game. Will he have a good game? I don't know. Probably on the defensive side of the ball. He always does. But at the end of the day, he's a WNBA player when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. He's layup city, super layup. You know, he dunks the ball. He does better than layups, but he dunks the ball. Who gives a shit? With that said, you know, Joel Embiid, I expect him to have a 30-point game tonight. You know, we need more players to step up to the plate. I know Shake Milton had a great game last game. No one saw that coming. If Doc didn't put him on the floor, we probably wouldn't have won that game because Shake Milton didn't even belong on the floor, you know, and he came in, stepped up, helped us win, and, you know, we're going into Atlanta 1-1. I don't even care if Simmons can score at this point, as long as Curry and Green can get points. Yeah, but here's the thing. This is what bothers me, and this is why I'm doing it live, because this is what bothers me about fans settling with Simmons' great lockdown defense over him not being able to score. You guys realize that he had 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists last game. The assists are nice. I agree, but 4 points, think about that. The guy is 6'10", and he had 4 points. He couldn't even dunk the ball. He couldn't even lay the ball up. He had 4 points. That's pretty bad for a number 1 pick overall. I don't care. If you're the number 1 pick overall and you're not winning Defensive Player of the Year, I don't care. You got to fucking put the ball in the basket. You're a basketball player. You know, think about this, all right? If this guy was averaging 20 points a game and having the lockdown defense that he had, we'd win the title. I'm fairly convinced we'd win the title. And that's what pisses me off, because people want to settle for Simmons' great defense. Well, if he had great skills at both ends of the court, we would be the favorites to win the championship. That's why we're not going to win the title this year. Who the fuck's behind me? That's why we're not going to win the title this year. Because although last night the Nets and Bucks looked absolutely putrid, let me talk about that for a little bit. Both teams scored a combined, I think, 170 points last night, 172 points last night. If the Nets played a little bit better, I feel like the game was a little rigged, honestly, because there's no fucking way that the Nets only scored that many. It's just, there's no way. I'm not even going to talk about that. But look at Utah. Look at the Suns. You know, they're great overall teams. Are we a good team? Yeah, we look good. But if you have someone like Ben Simmons stepping up to the plate and scoring and doing his part on the offensive side of the ball, we can't be beaten. But the fact of the matter is the fan base settles. They just settle, you know, and it's not cool. It's not right. It's not what I do. If he was better on both sides of the ball and not just one, we'd be the favorite team. We would. And that's what pisses me off about Philly teams. There's always that one schmuck that never plays both ways, you know. And that's the one thing that was great about the Eagles championship team. You know, they played as a team. They played as a band of brothers. You know, they were great. But you always have that one player that's not up to par, you know, and that's what makes me angry. Because if he was great on both sides of the ball, no one would stop him. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have to hold out for Damian Lillard next year to win a title. But it is what it is. This series, I think, goes 7 games. I feel like we lose tonight. The Vegas line's like -2 or something like that. Atlanta's pretty hot. I think they win one at home. And that's pretty much all I got. 5-minute preview of what I think is going to happen. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And listen, go Sixers. Hopefully they win this in 5. I really hope they win this in 5. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just being honest. And Ben, I wish Ben was great at both sides, man. I wish he was, but he's not. All right, peace, guys. I'm out. Bye.